This board, being able to ride it twin or twinzer, adds a lot of variety to the performance and also the conditions that you can tune it for. Welcome to the Real Board Loft. I'm Trip Foreman. Today we have a new board to talk with you about. It is the new Maurice Cole Reverse Vee Twinzer. This is a new board in the Maurice Cole Reverse Vee lineup, and as you know, we have been working with Maurice, developing this entire lineup, all of the Reverse Vee boards, and having an absolute blast riding them. Right now, if you're thinking about the twin fins in the Reverse Vee lineup, it's the Reverse Vee Diamond Twin, the Reverse Vee Twin pin, and the Reverse Vee Alpha Twin. The Alpha Twin is a stretched out version of the twin pin. So basically the same outline, just stretched. It's not super sized. It's basically like taking that board, stretching it out, making it longer and leaner per length. This board, the Reverse Vee Twinzer, is a stretched out version of the Reverse Vee Diamond Twin. One big difference though, is that the fin setup is a twinzer fin setup that can be ridden as a twin or a twinzer. So right now I have the Maurice Cole Reverse Vee twin fins made by NVS, Naked Viking Surf. And these are the same fins that I would ride in any of my Maurice Cole twin fin boards. You could ride the twinzer as either a straight twin fin with these fins, or you can add the canard fins, the forward fins in front, and harness the benefit of having a twinzer setup on the same board. It works equally well both ways, and there's benefits actually to riding it in each of those configurations that we'll talk about. Talking a little bit about the dimensions on this board. This is my personal board. It's 7'11", 21.75, 2.83. You could tell that it's not excessively wide, and it's definitely thin throughout. What's the performance on this board? We were looking to have that on top of the water push underneath your feet and the skate on the open face that the Diamond Twin has, but we wanted it more in mid-length lengths. The Twinzer is available 6'5" up to 8'11". A lot of this came from my time that I've been spending out in California and surfing Rincon and a lot of other point breaks where it's nice to have a little bit longer board. And in the twin fin lineup, there wasn't a board from Maurice that kind of fit that bill for that style of wave. The Alpha Twin was a little bit more suited towards waves with more punch and that are more hollow. This board is really meant for those long kind of open face points, but also beach breaks. You could ride it in small waves, you could ride it in good size surf. It just sort of like the Diamond Twin, it kind of overperforms compared to the design specs. That's what we found out with this board as well. I've been riding this one quite a bit. Also on our team, Ryan Leopold has a 6'5" that he's been riding quite a bit, both twin and twinzer setup. What's the difference between those two fin setups? For those of you that are used to twin fins, ride it as a twin fin. Or if you're a little bit skeptical on the performance of a twinzer, ride it as a twin fin. My personal opinion, this is like one of the best boards that we've made with Maurice as far as the performance of the board. It really stands up against those three heavy hitters, which have really been life-changing boards for a lot of surfers out there. This thing has a straight twin, ultra fast. It's got a ton of range. You could ride it in small waves, good size surf, mushy surf, more hollow surf. It kind of tends to work in everything. And the twin fin setup, these boxes are in the exact same place they would be if the board was a straight twin. No twins are involved at all. So it's a zero compromise board. The twinzer setup, by adding these canard fins in front of the main twin fin, it helps accelerate the water over the main fin. There's a little bit of added push, like being able to push off of the canard fins, but the biggest performance gain is accelerating the water over the main fin. These plugs are put into the board at 3 degrees. So right now we're using a True Ames Ryan Lovelace 4-degree canard. So we've got 7 degrees cant on the canard fin and 4 degrees on the main fin. So you always want to have more cant, which is leaning out, than you do on the canard than on the main fin. That way it leaves that slot open, allows it to breathe and accelerate water through. If you have less cant on the canard, it's going to choke the water flow over that fin and stall it out. So talking a little bit about different aspects of this board, I love the added push of the diamond tail. Having a little bit more area in that tail block is nice just to give you a little bit more range of use. This board really out paddles its volume. Like the volume on this board is 52, but because the board is not super wide and is thin, it's very sleek through the water, and also the rocker is relatively flat. There is some rocker throughout the entire board, so it does fit. The way that it goes through the water is basically frictionless. So it definitely out paddles its length and it out paddles its volume, for those of you that are interested. A great wave catcher, tons of good skate kind of feel to it. And then you've got the ability to switch it back and forth, which I don't think is available yet as far as other boards that are out there. But if you think about how popular 5-fin shortboards have become, it basically adds a variety of performance to the board. You know, if you're thinking about a shortboard being able to ride it thruster or quad, this board being able to ride it twin or twinzer adds a lot of variety to the performance and also the conditions that you can tune it for. It's the Maurice Cole Reverse Vee Twinzer. If you have any questions on this board, or would like to buy one, either stock or custom order, you can always reach us at the shop, 252-987-6000, or look us up online, realwatersports.com/surfing. Thanks for tuning in.